I'm a high performance athlete. Athletes sweat. Sweat, baby. Sweat, sweat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Indyboi Racing here, and today, after 2 months of being off the track, I have arrived at the Utah Motorsports Campus for round 7 of the arrive and drive. I am definitely a little bit rusty, so wish me luck. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there, how they got the track formed, but I already saw a kid in freaking a Ferrari shirt, so you know they're serious. But hey, it's all about having a good time. I'm pretty pumped, pretty excited to see what I can get done. So wish me luck out there. See what can happen. Yes, here we are. Get ready, get pumped to dive head first into qualifying. We are lining up on the grid. This guy obviously a little bit too pumped because he's trying to already sneak his way to the front. I don't think so, my guy. Wait for the green flag. Alright, you're making me nervous. So here we are, lined up, getting the thumbs up, green flag drops, and we slowly, I mean slowly, charge our way to the first turn. Some of these karts are on something, I have no idea, because they get some good grip and traction right off the start, making tremendous passing. But here we are, it's the first turn, equal game, we all get bunched up, slipping and sliding on cold tires, and I already get nearly taken out and sent to the shadow round, but thank goodness we were bunched up because that saved me. But no problem, no hard feelings, because I already make up 1, 2, 3, 4, don't know where they're going, places right here, past this guy, and I got my sights set on this kid because honestly, watch out for him. He's a great racer, he knows what he's doing, but today on this race, things get a little hectic. But honestly, focus on your racing line, hold your ground, and that's what I'm doing, already making some great time up on this pack, just sticking right behind them, watching them, seeing where they mess up, seeing where they don't. I mess up right there, dropping back a couple tenths, and I'm like, gosh dang it. So I tuck myself down like a little pinball, trying to gain some time down here on the straight, getting some human DRS action done, pop up like a little meerkat looking where I'm at. Here we are, first turn, quick break into the apex because that's how you gotta make it do. This guy nearly takes me out because he went way too wide. I swear something's in the water today because the dust will not settle on this track. So we jump forward. I put in about 2.5 laps of just clean racing and just trying to catch up to this pack in front of me, making a gap behind me, and I finally get it done because they're fighting themselves. Look, this guy's off in the gravel, they're zigzagging around, trying to pass each other, bumping and grinding. My goodness, what is this, an 8th grade middle school dance? This is dirty. Guys, clean it up, come on. But I make a pass right here after nearly get taken out again. No worries, head down. Here we are, my favorite part of the track because I always made up time. Give him a little bump draft because I've been watching this guy in the blue and I know he's just a tad bit slower than the rest of us, but a quick jolt from the back takes us out, and it's little speed racer. Could have been a little bit of all of us. We were all bunched up there. I try to take the curb and make a tight maneuver into that turn, then a sudden whiplash in the back, and I'm off in the dirt, losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, who knows how many places. It's alright though. Tuck your head down, past that guy, jump a little bit after putting in about 3 laps of clean racing. I really do mean 3 laps. Because racing, though we're racing hard, it's all about patience, sticking to your guns. Here we are, making a move, tucking into the right. He's looking to his left, but I wasn't there. Slingshot out. He tries to shut the door on me. Not today. I fully sent it because I got my sights on the pack in front of me. And that kid has been a little bit messy, so I had to get past him. And here we are lining up to get on the frickin' main straight. He nearly takes me out. But he took himself out because as you saw, he hit me and then just veered very far left. But jump forward once again. I think about 1 lap I have finally caught back up to the pack, and I got my sights set on them, I'm about to channel Daniel Ricciardo, the honey badger, about to become a late breaker. Get in the slipstream of this guy. I know my favorite section of the track is coming up, so I start planning. I'm like, okay, I know I can gain speed here. If I can just tuck in right behind him like this, get into the right, he's gonna look to his left, but there I am, slamming the door open. That makes no sense. Kicking the door open, whatever. And I made that move, made that pass, and I got these guys up in front, but I take the curb right here, throw my hand up. Sorry, my guy, had to make it happen because I gotta get this kid. But it does not happen. This ended up pretty much being my qualifying. I got a little angry right here, as you see. That is not a good example of karting, ladies and gentlemen, because that took myself to the gravel. I wasn't even on a good racing line. We both throw our hands up, but honestly, that was my fault because here, got gravel on my tires. They became freaking icy and lost 2 positions. But disappointing. So do not let your anger get to you. Try to be patient. Try to know what your opponents are doing, and you take your understanding of the track and apply it to it. You know? Don't try and start bumping and freaking slamming people to the shadow realm, because it's not going to get anything done. Okay? It's not going to help you. So that's what I do here. I try to stick to my line, and I try to finish the rest of qualifying as best as I can. Just keep my head down. Come to my favorite part of the track. And I think this is going to be the last pass of this session because we're on the second to last lap here. Make a pass, and I go, all right, here we go. But this is where I kind of stay for the rest of the race, landing in about 13th out of 21 after being in 6th. But that's okay. We move forward, and what you're about to see now in another heat, actually the same day, just an hour or so later, is some prime example of what it means to be a shameful rammer. Alright, already you can see dust was everywhere. We're flying down the straight. Focus on the 2 cars in front of me. This little guy up here, he's gonna try and make something happen today, but the guy in front of him, I don't know if he just doesn't know how to turn his head, he's got too tight of a neck brace on, or what's up, because he does not seem to care when he shuts the door, whether you're already halfway through or not, because pay attention as we come through my favorite section of the track here. He's just gonna take him to the gravel. Watch this. He was all the way to the right, sweeps all the way to the left, takes him to the gravel, hitting the cone. They try to fight back, nearly taking each other out. That would have been very disastrous for everyone. And off to my left, this other little speed racer here, little rammer, he tries to bump his way through, making an opportunity happen of the mess in front of, and it happens. He rams his way past me, a little clean, a little dirty, but that's okay. We get on the straight, and I know we'll gain some time. Right here to my left, kid in white, Sky. That's his name. I respect this kid. This kid has amazing driving skills. He can go from 20th to first place like no problem. And so him and I, we kind of get the butt end of the Shameful Rammers, and you will see a prime example of it coming up here. You know, and when I mean Shameful Rammers, I mean these guys will not look. They do not care what line you're on, whether you've respectfully shut the door or not. They just take that anger and they go, get out of here. I'm doing what I want. It's my race, my way or the highway. Which in these karts, it kind of works because you have the bumper guard around you. You can get away with it. Look right here. I passed the guy on the left. I shut the door on him, but he knows. He bumped me in the rear left, causing me to get oversteer, nearly spinning out. And he makes his pass. Good for you, my guy. Like, you could have done this in a much cleaner fashion, you know? Because if we were in the actual professional karts, that would have been damage to his nose, 5-second penalty. That would have been damage to his kart, my kart. And honestly, we probably would have almost retired from the race depending on the extent, you know? But I go, you know what? Put your head down, stay to the racing line, try and hold Sky back, because Sky, he's trying to make a pass, and honestly, I have always wanted to be in front of this kid because he's great, and if I can make a pass on him, it's a little nice feeling. But here we are, I'm tucking in behind him, I know I can make this move happen. I don't know if he's looking, but I try to make it happen. He nearly shuts the door, ramming me. I go, okay, keep to the inside line. And here we are, taken out, both me and Sky. And if you want to rewind it back yourself and look, you can see we are not even near the apex. We're not even near a braking point. We're not even near a turning point. And he purposely turned into me. I think that's the only time he may have turned his head, because I saw some movement in the helmet there and got taken out. But that's okay, because I'm in front of Sky still, so I'm not dead last. But sorry, Sky. So right now, if this ever happens to you, do not get super angry. Just don't. Just try to finish your race and get things done. So here we are, the final race, launching off to the start. You're gonna see me start shaking the kart here, start getting some grip and heat into those front tires as fast as possible. I break away from the crowd, make a repeat of that guy I saw during qualifying, and I start flying up, making myself through the pack, passing just a bunch of people. And right now my heart is pumping, my hands are shaking, my heart's pumping, but I'm still going, still karting, because I'm feeling good about this race. My kart finally, I think, is in great position to have grip and traction. Great temperature right now. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon, so it's hot, but it's not too hot. Already making a pass, bumped him a little bit. That was my bad. I was sticking to my racing line and he came in a little bit too far to the left. I would have just held that to a racing incident, but let's just focus on the race here, because things are about to get a little crazy. Already you can see ahead, people fighting, but we jump ahead a couple laps because it took about 3 laps for me to finally catch up to the pack and start making some moves. And already you can see a little dust pop up in that turn here, so I know already after seeing that I can make some moves happen, because the guys in front of me are fighting, so they're slowing down. I held the human DRS for as long as possible, and I got right in the tail of this guy. He's a great racer. He's been in the top 5 during every single session, but today, this session was not his session. This final race, because you're about to see, I'm about to get to my favorite part of the track and make a move on a good old Johnny boy right here. Tuck in, slingshot out. He tries to shut the door. Not today. Hold my ground. As you see, I'm fighting the steering wheel because I came in super fast. So you're gonna have some oversteer, fighting the rear end because it wants to go in front of you. And then once you stick the landing, just focus on the kart in front, because once you start feeling the carts behind you, you'll start dropping back. You'll start making mistakes. You'll start putting too much input into your steering wheel, and every minor mistake is 1/10 of a second, which is everything in racing. But here we are, sticking to the pack, and you can see the pack leader up in front. Guess who's behind him in second? Sky. And that is the kid I'm going after. I'm going to be honest, that is a long shot, but kid can dream, can he? And honestly, as you can see me serpentining with everybody, it feels great. It feels great to be up in the pack, watching them, seeing how they play, seeing how they fight, and just learning from them, and then just gauging and making a tiny bit of a strategy in your head, going, okay, this guy likes to run out wide, this guy tends to brake too early. Okay, this is when I'm going to make a move. And this is exactly what we got going on here. You're going to see some teamwork happen right here with the power of a pointer finger. I know the red shirt guy, he's dropping back. The kid in front of me, he's much faster, and I know I'm equal or faster than the red shirt. But here we are. I block him, get him off the racing line, allowing the faster driver to make a pass. And even though I did not make him pass, I didn't make the pass, that's okay. Plays into the strategy because I know I am faster than this kid. I know my racing line. I know when to make the move because I've been watching him for quite some time. He runs a little bit wide. He has been slowing down because his kart is slower on the straight. So I go, okay, if I can just stay behind him right now, stay tucked in, and just stay clean, I can make a move on the first turn. And then the turn after that, because it's a series of left-handers. And I know he's going to run out wide because that's just what he's been doing. That's what he's been up to lately, I checked in on him. I was like, hey, man, what are you up to? He's like, oh, run him wide. No big deal. Here we are, tucking in, swing out to the left. He's gonna fight me on this, but hold your ground. Take me to the gravel. Not today, my guy. I am fully sending it. Here we are, holding into the inside line. Like I said, series of left-handers. I'm already prepared for them. So I hold to the line. He takes the curb as you saw some gravel and chunks come flying up. But here we are, final left-hander until another little straight of a way, which I know I'm faster. And I get it done. And that is how strategy comes into play while karting. Be patient, watch the opponents ahead of you, and see what they're doing and start going, okay, I can make this happen. Because that's exactly what happened. I may have put up a little fight, got my nose in there and got a little dirty like Mike Rowe, but hey, the job had to get done, okay? We jumped forward a little bit, because it took about 3 to 4 laps, honestly, to catch up to this next pack after that little fight, because I did lose some time. So, I know my kart is fast on a straightaway. I tuck in, and I go, alright, Speed Racer's dad, you're next, man. But honestly, he has been pretty solid this entire race, because it's going to take a little bit for me to make the pass on him. And I'm not even upset, because watching his racing line, he starts getting a little sloppy. You know what that means? I'm getting in his head. I'm in there. He doesn't even see the track anymore. He just sees number 13, lucky number 13, rolling up right behind him. He hears my poorly just sounding motor just getting closer and closer. I guess not though, because he's making a pass. Oh, nope, I am getting closer. Here I am, sweeping in. Oh, he's got the Shameful Rammer in front of him. No wonder he dropped back. Looks like he got shamefully rammed. So I go, hey, look, let's take him out. I keep pointing at him, but he looks at me just like, I don't know. Like, he's like, I don't know what's up. Yeah, that's a Carter. That's someone in front of us. And I was like, all right, man, I'll make the move myself. But I'll be honest, I was a little nervous. Because I know as soon as I got alongside this guy, he was just gonna just take me out. So we only have, I think, about 3-4 laps left. I'm just gonna race my race, be as clean as possible, and if I'm able to make a pass, I'm able to make a pass. But I think I lied. We don't have 3 to 4 laps. I think this may be the last lap. Yeah, here we are, last lap, sitting in 6th place currently. That's me, right behind the Shameful Rammer. I know I keep calling him that. I don't know his name. And if I knew his name, I'd probably, say something else. But here we are, going side to side with a photo finish. Can I make the pass? I don't think I'm able to, even though that is the checkered line. The transponder line was a little bit back. But everybody, I hope we had some fun watching this, some excitement, because that was the final race. That is the end of the race, and I did end up in 6th place with a whopping time of 1 minute, 3 seconds, and like 0.2 or something. So here we are, coming into the pits, finishing up. This is where you get out, fist bump everyone, talk, discuss your race, share some good old driver camaraderie. It's a great time. But everyone, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a blast making it for you, and it was a blast racing in this race. So remember to please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps me out trying to build a community here. Please come back for more because you know I'm going to keep racing. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time.
I'm a high performance athlete. Athletes sweat. Sweat, baby. Sweat, sweat.